Guys, today we're talking about a pretty darn important type of charge, lewd proposal to a minor. We see it a lot, I see it a lot, unfortunately, in my office, and I want to talk to you about it today. Maybe we can avoid you catching a case like this. All right, Lee Berlin, Oklahoma's only attorney dedicated exclusively to sex crimes, crimes against children, domestic assault and battery cases, those special type of victim stuff. That's all I do, guys. And today we're talking about lewd proposal to a minor, and it's a pretty important one. It's going to be found in the lewd molestation statute, okay? And this is not where you're actually doing the touching, okay? This is not where your hands are on a minor doing something inappropriate. This is a different animal. This is where you actually make a proposal, and it can be oral, it can be written, it can be by computer or telephone, text message, app, any electronic device, to a minor. And the reason that you're doing it is you engage in this lewd communication, okay? And you have a lewd or indecent proposal. And that's really what it is. It's a sexual or indecent proposal to a minor. And you're doing it orally, written, by computer, phone, text, it does not matter. Okay? And the point and the purpose of this proposal, this lewd proposal, is to engage in either sexual intercourse or some type of sexual act with a minor. Okay? And you are at least 3 years older than that minor. Okay? So we're talking about someone under the age of 16, under the age of consent. Okay? And in Oklahoma, that lewd proposal to a minor is going to take you from a range of punishment from 3 years in prison all the way up to 20 years in prison. And if that doesn't suck enough, and it does, this is also an aggravated sex offender registration case, which means it's level 3, lifetime. Every 3 months for the rest of your life, you'll have to go into law enforcement, verify where you live. And there's going to be restrictions on where you can live and what you can do, freedom of movement and travel, and where you can loiter and stand and what you can do pretty much for the rest of your life. And so it is as serious as they come. Don't let the fact that it's not a 25 to lifer think that it's not serious. But it is a 25 to lifer. What? You just said it was 3 to 20. Guys, if your victim is under the age of 12. Gals, if your victim is under the age of 12 and you engage in a lewd proposal to that person, it is a mandatory minimum of 25 to life. The sentencing changes dramatically. And let me tell you, if you get charged federally, wow, a mandatory minimum of 10 years in prison, federal prison, mandatory minimum in that. Okay, so this isn't a joke. At the state level, it hurts, and it hurts in a lot of different ways. And when we see these cases, and guys, I see a lot of them, I am reading your text messages. I am reading your recovered Snapchat messages. Yeah, they're still there in the cache for 30 days. Okay? I am reading your emails. I am reading your Facebook messages. Okay? And when they lay those foundations, linking it back to you, and usually you're in them. Your photo is in them. Your penis is in them. Okay? Once they've made that link, geez, it's just like reading a book. And it takes you from point A to point B to point C, right to prison. And I want to stop you before it starts. I don't want you to have to come see me, because we're going to have to try to reverse engineer a defense based upon eggs that have already been laid and milk that's already been spilled. And we don't want that for you. Okay, so I want you to think before you text. You're out there at the pool and you've had a couple drinks and you come in contact with somebody you think is probably underage. Okay? Don't communicate with them. Okay? No, you don't need another friend. You're too old. Okay? They're a child. You have nothing in common with them. Okay? Move on. Don't do it. I know you're lonely. I know COVID sucks. I know your wife left you. I know your girlfriend dumped you. I know your best friends went on a hunting trip without you, and you're lonely and you're tired, you've been drinking. You just smoked a bowl and you're horny. Don't do it. Okay? Because the communication that you might initially start off with, that dancing on the tips of those flames, oh, it is a freaking slippery slope. Even if you don't intend, when you reach out to this person, even if you don't intend to have a lewd proposal with a minor, guys, In that other video we talk about, the 1040-13A, use of a telecommunications device to transmit sexually oriented material to a minor, okay, that's anybody, 15, 16, 17 years old. If you're a minor and you communicate with them sexually using telecommunication device, bam, they got you. It's 25 years of registration, up to 10 years in prison. So it doesn't matter that you did not intend to have that communication when you started. And to be honest with you, you really don't know ultimately if the person that you're communicating with is actually a 15-year-old or is a 39-year-old cybercrimes detective over at TPD that's getting his rocks off by putting you down. So don't do it. Okay, we don't need another to catch a predator, and neither do you. This is Lee trying to keep you out of jail just one video at a time. Till the next one, guys. Thank you.